Hello everybody, just a quick update before we get started for the weekly readings. We are holding steady at 60% paid for the Reiki Master's Apprenticeship Program. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now on with the weekly reading. Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of March 13th through the 20th. What we have coming up for you, Aries, on Monday, we start the week off with a bang. You've got the Falling Tower showing up right off of the bat. Now, the Falling Tower is a card that talks about something that we thought was bringing us security that we thought would last indefinitely. I've seen this be in regards to anything from relationships to jobs to cell phones to agreements or contracts. But whenever we see the Falling Tower come up, what's happening is something that has made us feel secure is suddenly and unexpectedly being taken out of our life. And so when this happens, it is a little bit of a catch your breath type of situation. The good news is that when we see the Falling Tower, that's really not the end of the story, because generally what it is wherever that place was or whatever that situation was where we felt secure, we had kind of maxed out in that place. Like there was nowhere else for us to go and learn and grow and move forward with that situation, whether it was work or whatever. And so if there's anything that Spirit doesn't really like, it's stagnation. So if you're in a place because it's comfortable and you're not moving forward, growing, expanding, Spirit will say, yeah, we're not really so happy that you're not looking around for better opportunities. Boop, there you go. Now you'll look. And the good news is that, when this happens, it is because there are better opportunities out there. It's just a matter of kind of catching your breath and getting your feet back under you, starting to look for those new opportunities, and then realize that they are better than what you had before. So the Falling Tower is just kind of the beginning of the story. It's that sudden jolt, that wake-up call of, oh, I need to be doing something else. And then the rest of the story is, by the time it's all said and done and you're in that new opportunity, you're better off than what you were before the tower fell to start with. So in the long term, it's actually a good card, although very dissettling in the beginning. Okay, so now let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, what we have coming up for you, Aries, is we have the Magician in reverse. To me, what I'm hearing on this card today is trickster. So just beware, some kind of practical joker. Usually the trickster is not somebody who is, a major con man that takes, grandma's 401k or whatever, although that could happen. This doesn't feel like it's a trickster to that degree. It does feel like there's something that this person will be being a trickster about that will be annoying and aggravating, but not devastating. Okay? All right, so that's Tuesday. Wednesday, what we have showing up for you guys is the Star card in reverse. Now, the Star card in reverse just tells me that you guys are having sort of a hard time with deciding what your purpose is on Wednesday. What direction am I going? What is it that I want to do? That may have something to do with the Tower card on Monday, that you got that wake-up call and that shake-up, and now, you're not limited to doing whatever it was you did in that Tower situation. So now it's almost like the horizon has really opened up for you, and now it's a matter of, gosh, what do I want to do? And so to me, when I see the Star in reverse, that's talking about, kind of free floating, not feeling like you have a direction or purpose, not feeling really in touch with reality even, not feeling very grounded. So this is kind of a day of confusion and sort of sorting through ideas and theories and figuring out, what's really going to work for you. What are you really going to enjoy? What's going to bring you happiness and fulfillment and pay your bills type of thing. So looking for that thing that makes you feel grounded and like you have a purpose. All right, so let's look at Thursday. Here we do have the Eight of Swords showing up, and the Eight of Swords is telling me that you're feeling very limited on Thursday. You're feeling pretty much boxed in. The thing is, though, that really you're anything but. The Eight of Swords card, the key to understanding this card when it shows up is that the situation it's talking about is one where you're feeling locked in, but in reality, the only reason you're feeling locked in is because you have a perception about this situation that maybe doesn't line up with everybody else's, or maybe doesn't line up with the reality of the situation. So if you are feeling locked in on something on Thursday, then that's a good time to step back and try to see whatever that is from another perspective. You know, if I was to tell my neighbor about this situation, how would he or she react? What would they think? You know, try to see it from an outsider's perspective, because that's really what can break you free from that locked in feeling. The way this card comes up, I don't see you breaking free from that locked in feeling, but you have free will. And if you look at it from other perspectives, you can figure a way out of this. You don't have to have this where you feel totally locked in on Thursday. You can find the solution. All right, let's see. Let's look at Friday. Here what we have coming up is the Strength card in reverse. Strength card in reverse just tells me there's some kind of new skill or ability that you've been acquiring, and this can be personal. It doesn't have to be, you know, something for work or about a hobby or a project or anything. This can be a personal skill. And whenever I see the Strength card in reverse, sometimes whatever that is that we've just recently acquired or learned, we kind of took a hit in that. We've fallen down a little bit. We've kind of fallen back to our old patterns or our old way of doing things. So when I see this Strength card in reverse, it tells me that there's something that you were doing better about that all of a sudden something came along and it kind of threw you for a loop and down you went. This is just temporary. I think that, you know, once you fall, I feel like you're going to go, oh, yeah, I know what happened there. And you're going to kind of sort that out so that whatever it was that happened there doesn't happen again. Okay, so that's Friday. Saturday. Nine of Swords showing up. Nine of Swords is just telling me that there is something where you're feeling very stressed out on Saturday. This is something where you may even be losing sleep. You're having a hard time focusing on everyday projects just because you're thinking about this thing so much. I really think, you know, this whole week is a little bit rough for you because, you know, because of that tower situation on Monday. I think that kind of puts a big that influences the rest of the week. I think that focus is about, you know, finding that better opportunity and recovering from whatever this tower situation was. And I think that the stress really is all about that. It actually has a feeling to me of that you found an opportunity that you would like to pursue to replace whatever it was that the tower brought you in your life, but you're kind of stressed out, just wondering and worrying, will it come through? Will it happen the way I want it to happen? That type of thing. This is why I see that stress coming up here. What I would like to say about this kind of stress is it's always the kind of stress that shows up when we don't have a control of a situation. So if you can make peace with the idea that you've done everything that you can and now it's just time to let go and see what happens, that will help you out a whole lot. Let's see, let's look at Sunday. Sunday we have the Ace of Clubs in reverse. And the Ace of Clubs in reverse is kind of a cool card, actually. This talks about that you're an inspiration to somebody around you. So there's somebody that is watching how you're handling things, and they are feeling like, you know what, if I could handle things half that well, I would be thrilled. That type of thing. So you're inspiring them to do better in whatever area it is that they're watching you and realizing that they could use some improvement and admiring how well you're handling situations. So a lot of times when we have this type of inspiration, we don't really realize that we're doing it. We're just living our lives in some kind of normal way, or what we consider to be normal, while the person on the outside looking in is going, wow. So you may not even know on Sunday that you're offering inspiration for somebody else. I do think within a week or two, though, you're going to actually hear about it from that person. All right? So, Aries, thank you so much for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Please remember, anything that I say here, this is a general reading, so not everything's going to apply to every single Aries. Please also remember free will plays a part, so you can make some different decisions and change some of the outcomes of some of these cards. You guys, I don't see the easiest week coming up for you, but I also want to remind you that what I'm seeing is just like one little snippet of each day, not like the whole day. So you could still have a fantastic week, and I'm hoping that you will. I'm also hoping to see some of you here this week for readings, some of you here for Reiki sessions, and the rest of you I'll just see on the next video. Peace out. Hello everybody, this is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small, so there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else. and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate. And I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.